Hello, this is Jay Camera here, and today we're going to be looking at the Crash Bandicoot Rosaurus action figure from Series 1, known as Coco Bandicoot, released in 1998. To celebrate the release of Crash Bandicoot Warped, these figures were based on the Crash Bandicoot 2 Cortex Strikes Back characters from the year prior, because it's too soon to do Warped, and Crash 1 was old news by then, so they picked that game to base them off of. Regardless, here is the packaging. You see the Rosaurus logo, the moon in the background with the purple spacey sky, Crash Bandicoot being fired from a rocket from Cortex Castle, and you get warning, choke at hazard, small parts not for children under 3 years. These 90s action figures really weren't made for 3-year-olds. Like, they're made for, like, I'd say 8 or 9-year-olds at minimum. Like, maybe kids in their double digits, but even then, that's a big maybe. Ages 5 and up, that confirms it. We have a barcode here from somewhere in Asia, maybe Japan. I don't know. I'm not really good in languages aside from English. Yeah, so Series 1 there. It's got the stickers right here, which we'll get to in a minute when we open it up. And if you're familiar with these figures or even my old videos on these, you'll know what they're for. The back has another barcode, and it's got the packaging with all the figures and the description. From the shady shores of Insanity Beach to the horrific halls of the Cortex Vortex, the kooky characters of the popular video game come to life. Help the manic marsupial Crash Bandicoot and his brainy sister Coco in their quest to prevent the insidious Dr. Neo Cortex and his merciless minions from taking over the world. Glide over murky waters with a jetboard. Hack into the Cortex main computer with a laptop, or soar through the stars on a jetpack. But beware, slashing swords, leaping behemoths, and mad scientists await! And this line includes 6 figures, 3 good guys, 3 villains, Jetboard Crash, Jetpack Crash, Coco, who we're looking at right now, Cortex, Tiny Tiger, and Kimono Mo. I already have both the Crash Bandicoot variants. You can go check out those videos if you'd like. I've already taken a look at Cortex and Kimono Mo as well. Tiny, as of making this video, I have not done. I'll hopefully be checking out next time. But he's very hard to find online, but regardless, I'll look at Tiny next, as he's the last one in Series 1. And right now we're taking a look at Coco. Each character comes with a description with who they are and what they come with as accessories. He got the bod, she got the brains. Coco uses her awesome IQ, animal powers, and laptop computer to help Crash survive the perilous pitfalls concocted by the nefarious Neo. Coco also includes a bouncy Wumpa Fruit wooden crate with customizable sticker sheet and a blue crystal. And we get packaging with different colors. Hers is like an orangey color. Now then, I will get into opening this. Friendly tips with Jay Camera here. You are going to want to get a larger knife, so it's, especially if you're not the most muscular person, to open up the shell. If you want to store these and play with them and whatever, I recommend putting these on a hinge. So don't cut through this part, but cut through the rest of this, down here on this side and at the top. And then you just slide on the shell. So here's the sticker sheet that I was alluding to. And here's the rest of the shell. And this is what the box looks like empty. Got some scratching on there, which is not a good sign. And here is the shell. So we come with a wooden crate that you can decorate the stickers with to give it the different powers in the game. Like Mystery, TNT, Nitro, Bounce, Checkpoint, etc. and so on and so forth. And you have to collect, like, a good chunk of them, if not all of them, to really decorate them to be as accurate to the games as possible. And these can open up to store in Wumpa fruit. Like if I get it out, you can just plop it in like so and then lock it. And then you can just take it out like ease. These can also come out. And then you can fold it down like a checkpoint crate. And you can tell the top and bottom by the X's and the white lines. Very easy to do. Wumpa fruit is made of a rubber plastic and has a slight bounce to it. And then for the next accessory, we've got a blue crystal, which is made of a translucent plastic. Not accurate to the game, but it's made for variety's sake. Only one character, specifically Tiny, has the one accurate to the game with the colors. Ironically, that's the one I don't have, which is pretty funny. Then we have some of the enemies in the game, and her laptop, if I can get it out. So for the enemies, we have a lizard enemy, which is, this specific variant was in the level when you're getting chased by a polar bear. And, like, yeah, these are pretty rare enemies, a bit of an odd choice, but it's fine. Then we have the penguin enemies seen in the snow levels. This is actually quite a bit taller than I thought. Like, I thought it was going to be really piss tiny, but it's surprisingly tall. It's much bigger than a Wumpa fruit, thankfully. Then we have the laptop, which has, like, Crash on there and can fold it and such, so Coco can carry it along. She can't hold it, but you can sort of give out the illusion. And you got the keyboard there. And that leaves Coco, who concerningly does not have a tie. I think she's supposed to have one. Let me know if she is, if you have her, but... yeah, I don't want to make the same mistake as Cortex, so I'm going to be careful with this. So, surprisingly, she is difficult to stand up. Like, I think she's one of the most infamous characters when it comes to that, and I can see why, because her feet aren't 100% flat. I think the packaging might have something to do with it, but regardless, she has 6 points. Hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 points of articulation. She has the arms that can go, like, not 360, but, like, up and down and swivel. The legs can do the same thing. They got articulation. And then her head can move. Her nose has a really bad paint chip. Like, that's what the paint was on, and my concerns are correct. Also, yeah, she's a little bit of dirt on her, like, around the arms. It's not a big deal. It's very easy to fix, and even the nose I can probably paint, but it is very annoying. Her ponytail at the front can move, as can the back ponytail. It's a bit difficult for me to show because I'm filming with one hand, but yeah, you can see that. She looks pretty accurate to the game. I think I don't know if the shoes are the right color, but yeah, it's pretty accurate to the game. And I think also the overalls are more messy and uneven, but it's pretty close. It looks like the character. And I think the orange on her looks good. Maybe a bit better than Crash, which is almost boring on a bit of red, but like it looks good enough that it's orange. Like, it just orange enough. But Coco, that's obviously orange, and her hair looks great. Let me just compare her to the other characters for size comparison. So here's Coco with her brother Crash Bandicoot, and there's a pretty good distance. Coco's definitely taller. Honestly, not as much of a difference as I would have thought, but this is accurate to how they should look in the game. Yeah, this looks about right. You can tell there's different shades, but to be fair, it does look like how they do in the game. Maybe some slight inaccuracies here and there, but very slight. So, there you have it. That concludes my video. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you all later.